Hello, I'm Mode853 or Comedias, and today I have something a bit special. I found this this is sort of a heat map or showing where players go in DayZ. So you can see that the most populated areas is actually the southern, like the southern shoreline. Electro, Cherno, and all of those places are very highly populated by players. And yeah, and by the map you can tell that most of them go up by on the left side of the map through Pushtoska and Vibor to the airfield, or uh, or goes from there to Stary Sobor, and from there to the airfield. And you can see that the other route players is taking is the right shoreline up to Berezino, or the middle of the map, like Tree Valley and Solninci, the factory around there, and going through Guglovo, and from there to the Novi Sobor, Stary Sobor, and the airfield. Also, you can see there's quite a lot of movement in Berezino and actually in Krasnostav, the upper airfield. So yeah, you may sometimes think, if you're planning to get a base, you may think that it's a very good idea to place it on the outside of the map, in the one of the corners or anything like that. But as you can see, there's actually a lot of players trafficking those areas, searching maybe for your base and for a tent to find some loot and stuff like that. But what you can tell is that it's not as much movement to the north. So the safest place would be above the airfield somewhere, like above the map, somewhere in the trees, and where that's where I actually have found most the bases. Up above the airfield, with a couple of 3-4 kilometers in the woods there, bases, camps, and stuff like that. Other places I have found bases is between the airfield and Berezino. Actually, there's a lot of woods and areas like that, and I know that many players have bases just above Cherno and Electro, so they can reach it easily, cause there is people who camp out there a lot. So by this map you can actually see that which areas are safer, which areas are not so highly populated. Of course, there's very highly populated areas around the Stary Sobor and Pushtoska and Zelenogorsk, Green Mountain, and less activity above Electro, between Guglovo and Electro, that area. So it's maybe safer to go that way up to the airfield, Starry to Starry, and so on. So, if you want a recommendation where you could put your base or something like that, I definitely would say it's to the north, in the woods. Definitely in some area where there's a lot of trees and not everyone would find so easily, even with chopper. So don't keep a lot of vehicles on the same place either, because then it will be much more easier to find actually. So I think I have said what I wanted to say, so thanks for this time, have a good day.